Electric dirt bikes have been getting more popular every year, and for good reason. They are quieter, require less maintenance, and can deliver impressive torque without the complexity of gas engines. But finding one that balances price, power, and durability can be difficult. That is where the Yozma IN10 electric dirt bike enters the conversation. This electric dirt bike has been gaining attention for offering serious off-road performance at a budget-friendly price. It promises a powerful 600-watt motor, a top speed of up to 40 miles per hour, and a riding range of over 50 miles on a single charge. On paper, those numbers sound impressive, especially for riders who want off-road excitement without spending thousands. But specs do not always tell the full story. So in this review, we are breaking down everything you need to know for design, performance, and battery life, all the way to real user feedback and whether this bike is actually worth buying. At first glance, the Yozma IN10 looks like a serious off-road machine. It has that aggressive dirt bike styling with a sturdy steel frame, a compact profile, and oversized off-road tires that immediately give it a rugged appearance. The bike is designed for riders aged 14 and above, making it suitable for teens and adults alike. Its size hits that sweet spot, not too intimidating for younger riders, but still large enough for adults to enjoy comfortably. One standout feature is the removable battery design. Instead of moving the whole bike near an outlet, you can simply remove the battery and charge it separately, which adds convenience. The seat also has an anti-slip surface for better control, while the overall frame geometry feels balanced for trail riding. Visually, it looks much more premium than its price suggests. Now let us talk about the numbers, because this is where things get interesting. The Yozma IN10 is powered by a 2,600-watt peak, mid-drive brushless motor. This motor delivers approximately 130 Nm of torque, which is a strong figure for a bike in this category. Torque is what gives a dirt bike that quick launch and hill climbing power, so this matters a lot. It runs on a 48-volt, 23-amp-hour lithium battery, giving it a total energy capacity of around 1.12 kWh. Charging time averages between 5 to 6 hours. Top speed is advertised at 40 miles per hour, while maximum range is listed at up to 53 miles. It also supports riders up to 265 pounds, which is impressive for a bike weighing around 110 pounds itself. Overall, these specs put it in a very competitive position. Performance is where the IN10 really tries to stand out. The bike includes 3 speed modes. Mode 1 caps out around 18 miles per hour, which is ideal for beginners learning control. Mode 2 increases that to around 29 miles per hour, offering a balance between safety and excitement. Mode 3 unlocks the full speed potential. Acceleration feels strong because electric motors deliver instant power. That means when you twist the throttle, the bike responds immediately. Its torque makes climbing hills surprisingly easy, even on rough trails. Loose dirt, gravel, and uneven terrain are handled well. However, in real-world testing, many riders report actual top speeds closer to 33 to 35 miles per hour instead of the advertised 40. That is still fast, but worth noting. Range also varies depending on speed, terrain, and rider weight. Expect closer to 35 to 45 miles in realistic riding conditions. A dirt bike's suspension can make or break the riding experience, and Yozma did not ignore that. The IN10 comes with a hydraulic front fork and a rear shock absorber. This full suspension setup helps absorb bumps, rocks, and uneven ground, making the ride much smoother. For casual trail riding, it performs well and keeps the bike stable over rough terrain. The suspension is responsive enough for small jumps and moderate off-road abuse. Braking is handled by front and rear hydraulic disc brakes, which provide strong stopping power. Compared to mechanical brakes, hydraulic systems are smoother and require less force to activate. That means better control, especially when descending hills or riding at higher speeds. Combined, the suspension and braking setup make this bike feel much safer and more capable. Battery life is one of the most important factors in any electric bike, and the IN10 performs fairly well here. Its 48-volt battery is designed to provide enough energy for long trail sessions. Under light riding conditions, you may get close to the advertised 53 miles. But let us be realistic. If you are riding aggressively, climbing hills, or staying in high-speed mode, the range drops significantly. Most users report somewhere between 35 and 45 miles, which is still respectable. The removable battery design is a huge plus. It means you can keep an extra battery if you want longer rides, and swapping batteries is much easier than waiting hours for charging. Charging itself takes around 5 to 6 hours, so overnight charging is the most practical option. For most riders, that is enough to keep the fun going. One of the biggest strengths of the Yozma IN10 is value. Many buyers say this bike feels like something that should cost far more than it does. Riders praise its strong acceleration, good battery life, and overall fun factor. A lot of users mention how easy it is to assemble out of the box, making it beginner-friendly. The frame feels durable, and many riders enjoy using it for trail riding, neighborhood fun, and even practicing wheelies. Parents especially like it for teenage riders, because the speed modes allow gradual progression. That flexibility makes it appealing to both new and experienced riders. For the price, it delivers a lot of excitement. Of course, there are a few downsides. Some buyers reported quality control issues, such as damaged parts during shipping or throttle inconsistencies. Another common complaint is the difference between advertised speed and real-world speed. While Yozma says 40 miles per hour, actual performance often falls short. A few riders also felt the rear suspension could be stiffer for aggressive off-road riding. Customer service experiences are mixed as well. Some users had smooth warranty support, while others faced delays. These issues are not deal breakers, but they are important to keep in mind before buying. If you want more power, there is also the IN10 Pro. The standard model gives you 2,600 watts and 130 Nm of torque, while the Pro jumps to 5,500 watts and 220 Nm. Battery voltage increases from 48 volts to 60 volts, and top speed climbs from 40 to 50 miles per hour. The Pro also upgrades the suspension and overall performance, but that extra power comes at a much higher price. So the real question is simple. Do you need more speed, or do you want better value? For most casual riders, the standard IN10 is probably enough. So, is the Yozma IN10 worth it? For riders looking for an affordable electric dirt bike with real off-road capability, the answer is yes. It offers strong power, decent range, quality hydraulic brakes, and a suspension setup that handles trails well. The removable battery adds convenience, and the 3 riding modes make it versatile for different skill levels. It is not perfect. Speed claims may be exaggerated, and quality control can be inconsistent. But when you look at the overall package, and especially the price, here is easy to see why so many riders recommend it. If you are entering the world of electric dirt bikes and want something powerful without overspending, the Yozma IN10 is definitely worth considering. And that is the review. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Would you ride the Yozma IN10?